Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to the fourth part of my full platinum walkthrough of God of War 3. This is where we left off at the end of part 3. I seem to start quite a few of these videos from this save point. We've just killed Hades and it's on to fight Helios, the god of the sun, next. To start with, we're going to take the exact same route out of Hephaestus' forge as the start of the previous video, down the stairs and into the circle area with the switch. This time when you turn it though, 3 of the 4 statues are going to come to life. You're going to need to take care of them before you can continue. This can be quite a tough fight if you don't have much health left after trying to get the Hitman trophy earlier on. The best thing to do is be patient, don't get too close to them and use magic. Once you've killed all 3 of them, rotate the area so the gap is at 12 o'clock and continue towards the blue portal near the entrance to the Palace of Hades. Okay, so what to expect from the rest of the video. I get 4 trophies and you should too if you've been killing enemies with the fire arrows from the bow of Apollo consistently. Having said that, one of them is Hitman for getting a 1000 hit combo and hopefully you got that at the end of the previous video. The first trophy we'll get is a story one, Handyman, for severing Gaia's hand. The second one is It's Getting Hot in Here for burning 100 enemies with the bow of Apollo. You won't see me get it in this video as I got it then I died straight after, so it's not in the footage that I used for that particular area. Next is Hitman for getting a 1000 hit combo, and finally is another story trophy, Shine Lord, for killing Helios. Along with those we'll also gut the second Centaur General for the No Guts No Glory trophy, and once we've killed Helios, start working on the Nice Tan trophy for blinding 100 enemies with his head. There are a few Hellhounds during this part, so don't forget to kick them as we still need to do that for the Obedience School trophy. We'll also be getting a Gorgon Eye, 2 Minotaur horns and a Godly Possession, Helios' shield. Okay, I'll be back once we've gone through the portal and severed Gaia's hand. At that point I'll be getting the Hitman trophy.
Remember your purpose, Kratos. The twilight is upon us. His death is our only hope.
Understand this, Athena. Zeus will die.
Quickly! I suffer greatly. I tried to return to battle, but
Without me,
you know I had no choice. You must help me. Kratos, do I mean nothing to you?
you were a means to an end, Gaia. Nothing more.
But I must face Zeus. The Titans must take down Olympus.
No! This is my war, not yours.
Right, so we just got the Handyman Story trophy, and now I'm going to get the Hitman trophy. Hopefully you got this trophy at the end of the last video. If that's the case, you can skip to 1440 for the end of this fight. If you're going to stick around, then you still need the Hitman trophy, so let me go through it again. We don't want to start getting the combo at the start of this fight. This is because when the first soldier dies, a pack of Hellhounds show up and they can easily make you lose your combo. Instead, kill a soldier right away by trying to push him off the cliff edge, then kill the Hellhounds with a fire arrow from the bow of Apollo. They seem to cause each other to catch on fire. Incidentally, this is the exact place where I got the It's Getting Hot in Here trophy for burning 100 enemies this way. You won't see me get it in this video as I didn't use the footage as I died pretty much straight away afterwards. So once the dogs are dead, you can start your combo. Get out the Claws of Hades and hold L1 and start spamming circle. This is a weak soul rip type move that hits any enemies in a certain radius. You're basically going to keep doing this until you get to 1000 hits. These enemies are a bit more aggressive than the ones from the previous place I showed you how to get this trophy, so that's why it's more difficult here. They have a horrible attack that hits quite hard, so you'll have to do a lot of dodging. Luckily, getting hit or dodging doesn't reset your combo though. It does take quite a while to get 1000 hits here for that reason, as you have to move around pretty much constantly. If you fail to get the trophy or think you're going to fail, then you can just restart the checkpoint and try again. Don't move on until you get the trophy. There is one more place you could try and get this trophy later on, but it's really tough on Titan difficulty, so it's not worth it. Okay, so now that that trophy is out of the way and all of these enemies are all dead, it's time to move on. Go through the doors and you'll be introduced to harpies. These aren't enemies per se as they never attack you. Instead, you can use them to cross large gaps by grappling to them by holding L1 and pressing circle. You move them around by using the left stick, and then when you want to jump away, just press X. Use the harpy to cross the first gap, then before crossing the second gap, drop down and open the red chest. After that, use the two harpies to cross the gap. Don't continue on just yet though. Once you're on the other side, we're about to get a Gorgon Eye and a Minotaur horn. Stand as far right as you can after the second gap and wait for the second harpy to respawn. You can get a harpy's attention by shooting it with an arrow. Do this to get it to move to the right towards you. When it's close to the gap on the right, grapple to it and use it to cross the gap. Jump up to the ledge there and you'll find 3 chests, a red one and 2 hidden ones. One of the hidden ones contains the 5th Gorgon Eye while the other contains the 3rd Minotaur horn, so we will be getting an item power upgrade. Jump back across the gap and continue on until you get back outside. Once outside, jump across the gap and kill the first group of enemies. After that, the second Centaur general will show up and we'll have to kill him by gutting him for the No Guts No Glory trophy. This general is a bit more difficult than the first one as he is well armoured and he likes to charge you. Be ready for a quick time event if he hits you when he charges at you. I will advise using magic here as the other enemies can be quite annoying and you'll want to clear them out as quickly as you can. Like the first Centaur general, from the start of the game a circle prompt will eventually appear above his head. As soon as it does, move to him and press circle. Get the quick time events right to kill him by gutting him. If you kill him in a normal way by accident, restart the checkpoint and try again. You have to kill him with a finishing move before moving on. Time for a new enemy type now, the Chimera. These are pretty tough to kill. They require you to perform 3 finishing moves on them before they'll die. A good combo to remember for enemies like these is the square square circle one. It allows you to get off a heavy attack that usually results in a knockback quickly while leaving you enough time to respond to incoming attacks. Once you've killed it, it'll be time to use the ballista to take down Helios. After that's done, cross the gap using the harpies where you fought the Centaur general and kill all the enemies on the other side of the large gap. Before we move on here, we're going to take this exploding jar with us through the gate. It's going to help us clear a corridor full of enemies. Push it towards the group of enemies and fire a flaming arrow at it to watch them all burn. Take care of any stragglers and don't forget to open the red chest that's behind you. I do a bit of weapon upgrading now just for the sake of making them more powerful. It's up to you which ones you upgrade first. I personally prefer the Blades of Exile. After that we'll be continuing on with a bit of light platforming until we reach Helios. Before we can tear Helios' head off and get this video demonetized for excessive violence as well, we need to take care of his guards. You can't penetrate their shields with any of your weapons, so you need to wait for the ogre to turn up and commandeer him. His attacks make short work of the guards. After everyone else is dead, you're free to finish off Helios. Directly after doing so, we'll be getting a story trophy, a godly possession and a Minotaur horn.
Kratos, I have not forgotten the debt I owe you. Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
If you wish to repay me, tell me where I can find the Flame of Olympus.
The flame? You will never defeat Zeus, Spartan. You will forfeit your life in trying.
Of all the lives you should worry about, Helios, mine is not one of them.
Feel the power of the sun! Wait! I can tell you that to destroy Zeus, you must step into the flame to receive its power.
You lie, Helios! Hephaestus told me the flame kills all who touch it.
And you believe him? That freak has fallen from the graces of Olympus!
That is exactly why I believe him.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.
Now that we have Helios' head, we can reveal hidden secrets. You do this by holding L1 and pointing it towards the secret. You can tell when there's one nearby as there will be sparkles in the air. Alternatively, you can hold L1 and triangle, then release it to do a giant light blast that will reveal everything nearby. First of all though, walk directly right of Helios' body to find a godly possession, his shield. This is godly possession number 3 of 10. After picking up the shield, walk towards the screen along the same wall to find our first truly hidden chest. If yours hasn't appeared, just hold Helios' head up to the sparkles. In this chest will be Minotaur horn number 4 of 12. Right, we're getting towards the end of the video now. I'll just mention that from now on we can start working on the nice tan trophy for blinding 100 different enemies with Helios' head. You can do this with a pulse flash by just tapping triangle, or a large room blinding flash by holding triangle. Whenever you see an enemy from now on, blind them before killing them. Right, that's going to be it from me on this one. Please like, comment and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 5.